Hello, welcome back to Beauty Brand. Today I have a review for the Yes Please palette by Colourpop. I'm sure you've seen this one before, so this is what it looks like, and I will give you my review and thoughts and opinion, even though nobody asked, but you get it anyway. I will put the swatches in, and then while swatching, I will tell you what the color looks like and what I think of it. So the first color, actually I have to read off because there are no names like in the palette stuff, they're on the back, and I just don't always want to, you know what I mean. So the first color is a full zip, and it is a beautiful nudie color, perfect for blending. I use this on this look and it's just beautiful. It's not too white, it's not too beige, it looks amazing. I really enjoy that color. Then next to it is Big Cocktails. That is so powdery. It has a bunch of kick up, but it's a beautiful orange shade, very easy to use and apply, and it just blends perfectly. Then we have Champs. That is a mixture between nude and peach, if that makes sense. That, like, at least on my eyes, it didn't really show up. I actually went in 5 or 6 times in order to get a kind of good result, and it still wasn't up to my expectations, basically. So it is a beautiful color, but I feel like if I would actually focus on this palette, like a project pan or a panda palette, if I would focus on that color, I would use that up within like a week, because you have to go in a bunch of times to get a nice color payoff. Then next to it is Bling, which is so gorgeous. That, like, just one finger swipe, as you saw from the swatches, just one finger swipe and you have such an amazing color. It's so beautiful, like an antique bronze, and it's just stunning. Now I have to know, with all these shimmer shades, they don't look good when you apply them with a brush. So I used, for this look, I used Louis, and I had to go in with my finger because with my brush it didn't really show up. They are beautiful colors and they look nice, like I said, with my finger swatch, but when you use a brush, it's not that good. It's not that pigmented, but it's a beautiful color nonetheless. Then, speaking of Louis, I used that one and I have it on my eye right now, and it's just not that, I mean, it is beautiful, but it's not what it looks like in the pan. With a brush and with a finger, like, it looks gorgeous, beautiful, but it's not what you think it is. So maybe if you use a Fix Plus or just some water to wet your brush, maybe it will look good, but on its own, it's not that good. Next to it, Butter Cake. That is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I actually used that one on my inner corner once, and that stayed on for like hours. The rest of my makeup was basically gone, but Butter Cake stayed on. That was so beautiful. It's a very intense yellow golden color. It's beautiful, and it even looked good with my brush. Not as good as it is with a finger, but that one is the one shimmer shade that's actually the best out of all of them. At least I think. Next to it is Spoiled. It's not as smooth as the others, at least I feel like, and it kind of blends into Oblivion. Like, it's not really what you think it is, and it's a bit patchy as well. It's a beautiful, stunning color, but it's a lot of work as well. Next to it is GNO. I don't even know what that means, but it is stunning. So pigmented, easy to blend, gorgeous color. I can recommend that color. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. Then the next row, starting on this color, is Mischief. And that yellow is fantastic. You can see it on my eyes. It's just so intense. I went in like 2 or 3 times just because I want like a very intense color. But even with one swipe with a brush, it looked so good. That is one of my favorite colors in this whole palette. I can tell you, it's just so nice and pigmented and just easy to use and easy to blend. I really like that. And Note to Self is barely existent. Like, you see, you have a bit of a color payoff, but it's not that intense. It doesn't look anything like it does in the palette. At least not on my skin color. Also, it blends into Oblivion and it's not really there. The next one, Chauffeur. This orangey shimmer shade. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it with a brush. I don't like it with a finger. It doesn't look good. And I feel like it already has a hot pan. You see? It looks weird already, and I literally use it like twice. Once with a brush and once with a finger, and it looks already like this, and it doesn't have a nice color payoff. It doesn't look good on the eyelid. It swatches horribly, and it swatches as a yellow shade, although it's just a little bit darker than Butter Cake, which is this color over here. And if you look at it in the pan, it's nothing what it looks like in the pan. So that is my least favorite shade, and if I ever do a pan palette with this palette, this will be the first one to use up, because I cannot stand it. Like, no. Then last but not least, we have a French Kiss, which is this beautiful dark chocolate brown. Gorgeous color. So pigmented, so intense. It is a bit patchy when you apply it on your eyelid. I gotta give it that, but other than that, it is so pigmented. It's one of my favorites as well. Like, I know I always say that, but it's easy to use, you know? Like, if you're a total beginner and you want to use this, go with that color. Although, it is pigmented, so don't use too much. What are my favorites from this palette? I don't know the names, I'm sorry. I love Full Zip, which is the blending color, here, the top one. because you can have enough blending colors. It works fine, it does the job, it blends everything out nicely. So then I love Mischief, of course, the yellow one. Gorgeous shade. Yeah, I kind of like Buttercake as well, because that's one of the shimmers that actually look good. French Kiss, because it's amazing. That's about it. It's like, yeah, like the other ones are okay. I really hate Chauffeur. This one, the golden shimmer, orangey shimmer one. But other than that, it's a good palette. It's not my favorite palette. And to think that I was so excited to get this, it's okay, but it's not my favorite palette. So here's another look at it. You can see the shimmer shades. They are beautiful. They really are, but they're nothing special. I mean, for the price, 16 bucks, you cannot be mad at it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, subscribe to my channel already, and don't forget to click the bell button so you get notified whenever I upload, and it's a nice video.